Today we're talking about the building in Arkham Asylum that feels like it was designed by someone who hates human happiness. And it's not the medical ward, not even intensive treatment. It's the godforsaken Arkham Mansion. This place is peak. I walked into the wrong Resident Evil DLC. No Batman, no background music, no guards, just wind noises, crows, and a house with more hidden rooms than gameplay tutorials. And what's insane? Almost everything weird about Arkham Mansion is intentional storytelling. Let's walk through what this place is really hiding. Right away, the mansion doesn't make a lot of sense. No interior layout shift. Corridors double back into nonsense geometry, and long hallways lead to rooms that shouldn't exist on the building footprint. And that's not engine weirdness. That lore-wise, Arkham Mansion is built by generations of Arkham family members who added wings randomly, built secret staircases, and blocked off rooms rather than remove them. Meaning there's no correct blueprint for the mansion. It's literally a physical metaphor for Gotham itself, a patchwork of decay and neglect where no one wants to dig up old secrets. Throughout the mansion are multiple hidden wall passages Batman squeezes through, but here's what's wild, many of them are never used in the main story. They lead to forgotten servant hallways, narrow crawl spaces behind bookshelves, and disused utility shafts that feel way older than electrical wiring. Meaning they date back pre-Asylum era, when the mansion was still the Arkham family's home. These passages were originally for staff to move unseen, and for Asylum doctors to isolate dangerous patients, secretly. Not confusion, containment. And the mansion literally has infrastructure for hiding people. One of the mansion's scariest secrets is hidden in the audio logs rather than rooms. Amadeus Arkham, the founder, slowly lost his mind inside the house after his wife and daughter were murdered by one of the asylum patients. Amadeus turned from healer to prisoner inside his own building, and he spent his final days wandering the mansion, recording paranoid audio diaries, and ignoring staff pleas to seek help. And eventually, they institutionalized him inside the asylum he owned built, which is one of the bleakest storytelling loops of the whole series. The building doesn't cure madness, it consumes everyone connected to it, even Batman. The sealed wing is a completely optional area and is super easy to miss. There's an unreachable sealed wing directly behind inmate history displays, and if you glitch camera perspectives or no-clip, you see burned bedrooms, mold-covered furniture, and burned medical carts, which fits the lore that after Amadeus Arkham's breakdown, parts of the mansion were abandoned rather than renovated. They didn't clean history, they literally boarded it up and moved on. Deep inside the upper levels are weird circular therapy chambers, rooms with chair restraints, paralysis harnesses, and ceramic white plating, which you see in Arkham Knight with Jason Todd's and Joker's interrogations. These spaces don't feature in cutscenes, they're simply there. Lore-wise, these were early experimental mental rehabilitation chambers, which is Victorian torture devices with medical branded slapping on them. They predate modern Arkham, remnants of madness dressed up as treatment. And Joker absolutely knew what these areas were. He turns medical wings into death corridors, family spaces, torture arenas. But he doesn't invent horror in the mansion. He reactivates what's already there. All Joker really does is turn the lights off, remove guards, and let the building's past speak for itself, which makes Joker horrifyingly secondary to the space itself. The mansion feels alive because it already felt murderous before Joker arrived. And there's no telling the reason behind why the first or second Scarecrow encounter was in the mansion. You know why. Outside the mansion are hidden gargoyle runways never used in missions. Entire pathways exist above windows and above bricked up areas, specifically for stealth surveillance, implying that architects built the mansion with preemptive inmate hunting in mind. Even the architecture assumes the inmates will escape someday. And the scariest part is that Arkham Mansion isn't a building, it's a character. It has generational trauma, architectural paranoia, and abandoned wings like emotional scars. It stands as a monument to Gotham's belief that insanity doesn't need healing, it just needs hiding. Batman isn't fighting inmates here, he's fighting the history. So yeah, while everyone remembers the Scarecrow hallucinations or Poison Ivy's jungle levels, Arkham Mansion is the real nightmare. No jump scares, no monsters, just a building that remembers every breakdown that happened inside it, which is honestly way more unsettling than anything Titan ever produced. But anyway guys, that's it for today's one. I'll see you next time.